Gold's an interesting asset because it's sort of in favor, out of favor, but are institutions allocating to it, investing in it, waking up to it? Do they need to see it to go to an all-time high before they get interested, or like what is the sort of?
Well, what we do know is that Wall Street chases, right? I mean, so yes, some of our clients are chasing momentum all the time, right? The probability of making an all-time high goes up when you're making an all-time high. Okay, people tend to look at different reasons for that. I had an institutional client the other day write me this long email. He even said at the end, "Wow, that was a lot." Why gold this time is doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
People have really serious and like in-depth thoughts about this, or they're just chasing the chart. Yeah. I mean, and I was reading, I'm like, yeah, well, it's not all, I don't agree with all that in terms of why gold's going up, and I don't really need that narrative. What I need to know is that we're in quad 3, because that's the best, go to slide 8, best back-tested, it's the best quad for gold, right, against everything else. Or this number would not be right here. You see how gold in quad 2 is nowhere to be found in here, and in here it's nowhere to be found in here, and over here it's second, right? So this is all I need to know to be long that. Is it, are we in one of these two quads? That's when I'm going to be big time long gold. Most of our clients understand that. Okay, so in quad 3 you can start to get the equity participation, which is the gold miner position, because you get a higher gold price faster. All-time highs in 2011 are all-time highs now, where people are trying to diversify their gold bets into equities. So I think that's pretty obvious as well. Yep. The other thing that's obvious this morning that I should have hit on was the inverse correlation table, which includes the gold point.
Yep.
So again, this is 0.8, negative 0.8 on the 15-day for gold. What you'll notice is that Bitcoin caught up to gold on the very short-term trading. So the algos or the machine are like, yeah, I'll buy gold and I'll buy Bitcoin. That's why I was debating back and forth between gold miners and Bitcoin yesterday. Right? So here we go. See how they're the same number, right? Now this is out 90 to 120 days where it's, and Bitcoin was not that, right? Bitcoin got body bagged in quad 4 is what happened, whereas gold went up. But these are things like, again, when I think of this quote, for I don't know how many times I've said it, but again, what we decide to count is going to give us what we see. Okay? It's not just counting whatever people want to count.